Hi guys, myself Shankar. This is third video association mappings in Hibernate Spring Boot data JPA. So in this video, we will understand few of JPA annotations like these two at column and at generated value. These two annotations we will learn now. Let's go to the coding part. So here column annotation we can use at field levels. These are three are the fields. So I am using column annotation at column control shift O. Yet some attributes are there like name. So for the string name, I will give this is student, right? Student s underscore name. Suppose yes name. I will give like comma length. Length I will mention like 40 letters. Here precision scale is there. There. What is precision and what is scale? What is precision and what is scale? Precision is nothing but suppose 1, 2, 3, dot 4, 5. These 5 letters called precision. What is scale? Scale is nothing but after dot letters. Like 4, 5 is the scale. Total letter called precision. After dot are called scale. So we are able to understand what is precision and what is scale. Two attributes we are able to understand. Next we are able to understand name. Our choice name for the column. Length. This name column should be maximum only 40 characters. Next null label. We can pass true or false. Must not be null. False. So we are learning about name attribute, length attribute, null label attribute, precision and scale. So I will copy this same here long number. I will paste here. I am removing this. Let's check up to this. I will run. Let's we can help it. Those like name, length changing or not as we are expected. As we are expected, like name changing, length changing, it is reflecting or not. So we got the error. Like both two column names are same. Changed num1. So rerun of this application. Run as Spring Boot app. So once successfully started, you can go to MySQL Workbench and verify. Yeah, successfully started. So go to here. There is no table. Replace it. Schemas table is there. Then you can use command like DESE student underscore table2. Here, here ID S name S number. This column name is reflected like S name S number reflected. Let's check length is reflected or not. Here S name varchar 40 reflected, but name not reflected. That means so this length attribute for string it is applicable, able to apply it, but here not applied. Let's check what is telling to. Here the column length applies only if a string value column is used. So this is only apply for string type, not for the number type. So remove here. There is no use here. Next, this is completed. Another one generated value. Let's check with generated value. So generated value, by using generated value we can generate the primary key. So at generated value started G at generated value started G equal to generated type dot here identity. If you are using MySQL identity recommended. If you are using database Oracle, then sequence is recommended. Check as well remaining also. Auto is there, identity is there, sequence is there, table is there, UUID is there. If you are using MySQL identity recommended, if you are using Oracle, sequence is recommended. Control Shift O. So we can command it one recommended. Yeah. Control S, stop. Let's check this is ID generated or not. First you can drop this table. Drop table. Drop now. Then you can run this application. Run as Spring Boot app. So we will try to insert one record. So then we can know that ID field is auto generating or not. So first I will check here for auto generation what will happen. ID big int not null, like some query here. Some sequence is generated. See here, next value, some sequence is generated. Like it will start from the next some sequence is generated. It will start from the one values. It will be incremented by 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3 like. Last we will insert one record here. Repress. So here, see, this is the student table. Here one sequence also generated. Then insert into student underscore table to values. Let's say what are the columns are there. Columns like name, number. So we are just name, comma, number one. Insert into table columns, values here, values like name, suppose as a comma, number, some number. Okay, run this query, select this query, run this query. So we need to use these column names. It is not allowing. I'm getting the error. So we need to use S name, S number, select, run. Field does not have a default value. Okay. ID. Suppose one comma. If we are using, suppose here we are using ID value auto generated. Like, here we are using sequence. While inserting the record here, we need to, it is asking to mandatory to pass ID value. There is no default value for this. Remember this. So let's stop this. Let's drop these two. Drop table. Drop sequence also. Drop sequence. We can change to, you can change to identity, run, Spring Boot app. Once successfully started application, then refresh here. So remove one. Let's try to run this. Select run. Yeah, see here it is successfully executed without ID value. So if you are using sequence, we need to manually give the ID value. If you are using increment, not required to give the value. If you are using ID value increment, it will be auto incremented. So we need not to give the ID value. So let's check the table data. Here ID value auto incremented. Let's try to insert another record. Insert into table name student underscore table to here S name comma S name to S name comma S number one values here pass name like comma here S number 100. So select run. So it is successfully executed. So let's check the rows. Here, ID value auto-generated. ID value is auto-generated. So if you are using sequence, then we need to pass ID value also. If you are using identity, we need not to pass that ID value. While creating a table also, we can generate ID value as auto-generated. I will also that way also. So suppose A1 table. Here, click this one. Create ID int. You can also not, if you want, you can check here. AI means auto increment. You can check box. Then it is auto incremented. It is auto incremented. Yeah, this is auto incremented. So we have successfully learned about column annotation and yet generated value. If you are using MySQL database, recommended to use identity. If you are using my Oracle, it is recommended to use sequence. At column annotation, some attributes are there like name, length, null label, precision, scale. While length is only applicable for string types. If you are using length for the number type, no use. No use. So I will also, identity is recommended for MySQL, sequence is recommended for Oracle. This code I will copy and I will paste into our nodes. So our nodes created here. One repository we are created. Association mappings. In association mappings, edit, scroll down here. Identity recommended for MySQL, sequence recommended for Oracle. Primary key we can apply the at ID annotation. At ID is a primary key representation. Column name attribute there, length is there, nullable is there, precision, scale, etc. are there. Length equal to, length is not recommended for the number types, but recommended only for the string types. We can commit these nodes. Commit it. Thank you for watching. Next video I will create soon.